Surfboard got a paint job with a clip coat and some fall guy. The girlfriend that took a beat, I was fresh meat, no pick five. Kevin Wynn and Beyonce put a ring on it at a lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee, but I'm shooting three. Put sweat in it 2 degrees. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins in a bell tip. Open up, let me splash it. I the surfboard emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Goes on till I'm 6 feet. Put pocket full on repeat. All right, I'm the surfboard emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Goes on till I'm 6 feet. Put pocket full on repeat. Second round of the fight, something ain't right. I gotta do my work. Walking through the air, no night flight. There was some people. Got one life to live, and I put 15 on all the hit the ground, running rabbit past the Usain Bolt. Don't like 2 finger signs so far, I can't be caught. 19 inch crunch time, and I send it home like a walk off. AMG on steroid, there's a flex muscle with a nightmare. Coming from the force, no one just know I don't fight fair. Took flight, no flight fair. Hot rounds out of hot barrel. Put the mic in the head, lock until the tap, 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 tap there. Short LCPR. What the hell are he need for? To go to the water, let him up. Time for you a lifeguard. I'm an old damn lifeguard. Benzes will miss sharp. Light show me once hard. Get skatebooks and I count cards. Play my hand for the W. Time talk about who is who. Baby on that, who is who. I'm on the surfboard. You know how I'm through. Sprout.
What's up? Welcome to Hood Talk. This is your boy, Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella, ready to get this show started. And go ahead, tell them what's going on today, what the show about, and all that good old stuff.
Well, happy Tuesday, everyone. Excuse me. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube, Mr. Know-It-All on Facebook. And if you want to send him some love, there is the information that's scrolling now across the bottom of the screen. Another thing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. So just like, share, and subscribe.
Don't cost nothing.
Just an effort. But getting started on this subject tonight, I want to talk about us as people. Are we good at having and horrible at holding? We never want to just fix stuff. We always want something new. Why is that? Why are we that way, people?
Well, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it.
Why we don't stick to our plans? Why we don't keep nothing going? Why we want something new all the time? Without probable cause, New car, new clothes, name brand purse, shoes,
Oh, well, I got this idea on this because I was looking at this dude, and he told a story about his grandma. His grandma said her washing machine needed to be fixed. So he said he was gonna come over there and fix it. And I guess she was waiting on him, and he called his grandma and he asked her, what color is your washing machine? She said brown. And he said, brown? He said, he looked around, he said, I see black, I see white, I see silver, I see all kind of colors, but I don't see no brown. Wash it dry. And he said something to her, and she said, what you doing at the store? And he said, "You said your washing machine was broke." And he said he was finna buy another one. You done had it since what's that? She said, no. She said, uh-uh. Ain't nothing wrong with my washing machine. It just need to be fixed. She said every time, you know, granddad, he said, how long you had the washing machine? She said about since 19, 70 or something. So she said, you just need to come over here and fix it. So he sat back and it had me thinking too. I realized like we didn't got to a place where we done been conditioned to just buy, 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 buy. And that's why we going crazy over this little China thing. We already got our head on the buying stuff before even what's name. We'll sit up here and talk about how we want to go all black and black from other black folks and all that. But all we want to do is have somebody else to make it cheap and then try to mark it up a little bit. And we don't want to be makers. We don't want to be true sellers. We don't want to open up a business and really get down stuff we've been missing over here. You know what I'm saying? We might not realize that we might have to charge a couple of dollars for something, what's the name, but people don't realize sometimes you get it on the bigger end. I was talking to folks the other day and I was like, women always talk about opening business and all that. And other than doing hair and little other stuff and they won't even do have the hair business cornered out. It's time for with all this stuff with them blocking these countries and this and that, it's time for, if these folks got the, all kind of tarps, and tariffs and they can't get all that little cheap stuff in, that should be easy for folks to sit up here and think, now I can really start a business where I could actually sell something instead of somebody going with China making the same thing. That's how we got cut out the business in the first place. I remember a story, I looked at these ladies out of California, used to sell all the products all over here to, black women, them high dollar, those some nice hair combs, like good hair combs, the iron combs that stick up into the little heater thing and all that. A real good brand. And it used to cost maybe, $40, $50. But you know what the Chinese did? They went over there, seen her brand, took it over there, bought one, took it overseas, made a copy of it, sold it for half the price, and came over here and knocked them out of business. Wow. And people don't realize that been happening to us all the way down because we so busy trying to get the cheapest and something they're going to break by the time we even get it home that we don't do like we did back in the day. We don't buy products that actually can last a lifetime. People used to be able to buy a bed and have a bed 30 years. Now they buy a bed every 6 year when they move it. People got to look at how we doing. We not buying quality no more. We just buying quantity. We go buy a shirt. We know as soon as we wash it, it's going to shrink up and whatever and all this old type of stuff. We just go throw money away. We don't buy quality material and quality stuff that we can have it for a good little while instead of just keep on buying little BS. And we wonder why we have so much of it. Like, I'm gonna say this. Okay, I feel like I only got about maybe 10 chains and cup rings or whatever. But I think all my chains are at least 15 years old. All my rings at least 10, 15 years old. And all I'm saying is, if you can have something that you can enjoy, if you buy something you like, really, really, really like the first time, you would keep it longer. You would treasure it more instead of going out buying something you kind of halfway like, and then every year you switching it out for something else. You know, what's the use of having a jewelry box? 8 jewelry boxes with thousands of jewelry, but as soon as you everything you bring out, you wear it one time, it fade, it break, it this and that, or this and that. Why you just can't buy some quality, something that you can just switch out? You can have 10, 15 different things, and you switch it out to somebody every time somebody, whoa, that's nice. And we're not doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my little rant on just, starting off the show and things. But what you think about the topic?
I mean, there are some that, move that way. They like to have good things, but just holding on to it and keeping it for a long time. People mindsets need to be changed. So if you're not taught to do things like that of a sort, then you're just wasting your time a lot of time by wasting money.
Yeah, you know, you know, I understand why some people might buy some cheap tools and stuff because people be stealing it, all kind of stuff like that. Sometimes you have cheap tools, you put it over here so Joe, you know, if Joker steal that, you ain't crying too tough. But sometimes you got to buy stuff with quality. It's just like having that old Betsy that you take out every day. And then you got something good that you love that you keep on the garage. You know how them old men got them cars they done had 40 years under the garage. Blow the dust off, they crank it up, they pull it outside, and they wash it. And they put it right back under the garage. You know what I'm saying? They love that car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? They'll do something about you if you come under that garage messing with that car. I ain't let you sit on my truck, but don't go back there fucking with Betsy. You know what I'm saying? So, people just don't have that type of mentality no more like they used to, trying to hold on to things longer, trying to hold on to relationships longer, trying to hold on to friendships longer. Everybody just feel like everything is replaceable. And I'm here to tell you, everything ain't replaceable.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's people that lost, mothers, brothers, cousins, close friends. They never replaced them. They never found somebody that replaced the person that they really loved and this and that. They just had to force themselves to move on. But we done got to a place in time that we feel like we need to replace everything. Oh, you ain't being the exact friend I want you to be. I'm sick of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't even want people to have their own mind or their own, dreams or own little way they move. Everybody wants somebody to move like them. And if you don't move like them and they little what's name, they don't really want to deal with you. That's why you catch so many people loners and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of awkward trying to move like somebody else. You know, I'm gonna give you a little thing about that. Like, imagine somebody and they wanna, they wanna go out. Fine, we can go out. Okay, you might be the type of person want to go out and you want to go out for maybe a couple of hours. You ready to man, I done danced a little bit, I done got my groove, I'm ready to go. And they might be the type person that want to be dancing. Man, you ready to go? It just got started. And dude, I got to work tomorrow. I got to get up. I got to do things. You know what I'm saying? Like different stroke for different folk, but sometimes that be the clash that people want you to kind of act like them. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, you know, I think even I done got better at moving at my own, beating my own drum a little bit more than beating how everybody else want me to move. If
Yeah.
you move like everybody else wants you to move, you'll get burnt out.
Yeah.
And then you'll wonder why you burnt out, but you burnt out because every time somebody wants you to move like that, then you wake up one day and you don't like how you doing things because you ain't even moving how you want to move.
Yeah.
You're moving how everybody else wants you to move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My boy Jake on this thing. Come on, read that.
Jason, man, I don't have none of my stuff. I always bought the best, but people around usually took. I thought about if I had all the jewelry I had, it would probably be close to $1 million today. I miss my old stuff, but after I lost it, God usually blesses me after a while more over again.
Yeah. And I think I think I think as I came up, I always felt the urge on the security part of it too. Like I always had cameras, I always had, gates, dogs. I always got something to deter somebody to be coming trying to take something. You know what I'm saying? So I think with that being said, you always got to protect yourself, put your stuff in the bank, get you a safe deposit box, put you some stuff, you might have to hide it somewhere. But I just think it's just a lot of things that you have to protect if you really want something, you got to try to protect it as much as you can because people don't realize until they get it. Like people get a camera or something and they be looking like I waited all this time and for 60, 70, 80, $90, I feel safer. You know what I'm saying? Like I go out and do all this other stuff. But now I bought one camera, two cameras, or whatever, however, because I put 15 around, man. But you can buy two cameras and you can put one on your back door and on your front door and you feel much safer.
Mhm.
You can put one on your car and one on what's name. I remember I had a partner and he was crying about how he thought everybody was stealing his stuff and messing with stuff and all that. And I said, dude, get you a camera. And he bought him one camera and he cool. He got one good camera and it spot everything he want to see. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I mean, sometimes, just that little thing. I remember when I thought somebody had did something in my yard or whatever, and I looked back on the camera and it was the fire department turning around in my yard and messed up my yard and this. Yeah, I mean, we'll be if we didn't have a camera, we would blame our neighbors and all kind of stuff for all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? The dog next door, you get some dog shit in your yard. You know what I'm saying? It was a stray just walking through the neighborhood and pick your yard. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Mhm.
never know, but sometimes a camera or anything can settle your mind a lot.
Yeah. You can see what's going on around you.
All right, now trying to get on my topic of you ready for it?
Mhm.
Bang. Come on with it.
So never want to work on a relationship. Always got one foot out the door. Mhm.
There's, there's a lot of things going on. I mean, like, people got to realize it's about what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, a lot of people don't want relationship. And kudos. You know, people who don't want a relationship, kudos. But the people that want a relationship or want to be, what's the name? You have to, you can't, I think we done made it to the point that we don't want to meet in the middle. It's like a lot of people want day way or the highway. Or a lot of people just feel like got this dominating spirit. I have noticed a lot, you know, when you just, you know, a lot of ladies walking around like Godzilla, you know, just walking around here. If a man don't do this, if he don't do this, if he don't, oh, he got to be a Superman to for me to follow him. Uh, cause he got to be the right person to lead me and all that. Man, can't nobody lead you. Zorro with a whip can't lead you. A slave mouse can't lead you nowhere. Can't nobody lead you. A lot of people will not be nowhere. And I'm sick of hearing people just say like they want all these kind of relationships, like they want somebody to lead. Man, let me tell you something. This world done got turned up so upside down. Well, women are taking on a lot of the men attributes, and men are taking on a lot of women attributes, or being like passive, or what's the name, and taking a lot of stuff. And I say just like this here, men, if y'all in a relationship and it's not working for you, or you feel like come up, a joker just treating you any kind of way or whatever. A lot of men just got to realize you got to find something for you. And I don't think a lot of men search for something for them. I think they deal with something that they don't want to deal with, because you know when I be out here and I be hearing a lot of women bark and all that, I be like, I don't see how men, deal with it. I don't see, like the old school dudes I know, wouldn't put up with a lot of stuff that's going on now. You had to lock up a lot of niggas, because they gonna be some shh, you know. Read that. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Your microphone. Hello. It's like you check your microphone. You can hear me though, huh? I can barely. Can anybody? Hey JJ, can you hear her good? Cause I can't. I can barely hear you. Flip your mic on and off or something right quick. He said he can't hear you either. Something going on with you made sure your computer plug up, it ain't going dead, is huh? Something going on with your stuff. Okay. I don't know what it was. But let me read this. Oh, I hear something already about. I got to stop.
What about
Yeah, yeah, you back. You back. Hello?
yeah?
Yeah, you back. Now come on with it.
Jay said, I'm terrible at keeping material things. I'm pretty good at keeping the closest people. I like stuff, but I didn't pride nothing but friendship, loved ones, and respect of people or peers. I hate losing respect for people who let me down. It's not too many who needed me that I wasn't there for. Unfortunately, there's not many who can say the same. But I've been warned, so that makes me a witness of those predictions.
Mm,
All
okay.
right, Preacher Jay.
Okay. Come on with it.
I can't blame nobody for the root of our problems, but the men. If if we were who we were so supposed to be, things wouldn't be nowhere as bad as they are.
Okay. Nah.
I need a justification on that.
I really know I got to have some kickback on this. Hey Jay, I got to do you like this here. I know women get tired of me blaming, women on something, but you got to think about it. Who raising even your child? I mean, 70% of ladies are raising the children without a man in the house. So
Right. So who do you blame? You blaming the lady for being the
you
single
got
mom?
to blame the person that raised them. If the child, listen what I'm saying, if the child with you 24 hours a day, at least 5 days a week, and say if he did go with the daddy on the weekend, usually child support or whatever, say every other weekend. So I'm just gonna say if you got a dude that'll hang out with his child every weekend, where we know this is not happening. No? But what I'm saying is, think about in a month time. Think about how many hours do that man put into that child.
But I'm saying I understand that everything you're saying is true if the woman is raising the child alone. But can you always say that it's the woman's fault because the man choose not to be there with the child?
Well, that ain't the real truth, because what's happening is women are making men out to be these angels. I mean, it's like the opposite. It's like women out here demon and out here drinking and acting like men and raw and dancing and slapping their fingers on the booty and taking shots and at the what's name, all this girl trips, all this here. And then they turn around and saying, I don't know what happened to my child. What might have happened to the child is uh children need discipline. They need more of
Guidance.
guidance and
But,
somebody
but,
see.
listen, but listen, let me say this. I don't think that because the child is living with the parent, with the mother, that he or she will have to take all attributes of the mother if the father played a role in that child's life.
Right. But
So can you say in your life, do you act more like your mother or do you act more like your father? Or would you say a combination of both? So I don't think that it has nothing to do with just because the child lived with the mother.
Well,
I
you
feel
got
like if the father play a role in the child's life, that you can have an impact
to,
if you even didn't live there.
but you got to look at it like this. I was in the household with my mom and dad until I was, a certain age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to look at it a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's some people that the man was never in the house. It's a lot of them like that. The man got her pregnant or whatever. That same man, we looking at statistics now, and it say right now that um 30 what they say about 30%, 30% of the most men are carrying most of the children. So what it's saying is a lot of men having 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 children. It's a lot of dudes out here got 10, 12 children now.
Right.
Man, like I don't have but one. But I'm saying like how can a man that making all these babies, how can he be in all these babies' lives?
Well, that's the thing about it is those are the bad choices not only he's making, the mothers too. So just say for instance, you got 10 children. I know a young man that's not even 30. He has 9 children. He has his 10th baby on the way. So I know that he cannot be in the house with each one of his baby mothers, which he has 9 and 10 on the way.
How many baby mamas he got?
He got 9 baby mothers.
Okay, and I blame the 10th one, and I blame the 9th one, and I blame the 8th one, and I blame the 7th one, and I blame the 6th one, and I blame the 5th one, and I blame the 4th one. When you sit up here and you deal with a dude, you already know he coming in with 3, 4 children, this and that, and you ain't met his children, whatever. You putting your own self at risk. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I understand that both parties are to blame, especially the woman. If you know that this man got 9 children and you know he's not living with either one of them, then
Well,
you go and make 10. Yeah, I blame the woman, right? But still, who's going to take accountability for him having all this unprotected sex? Jay said, I'm the problem. This I know and admit. Oh, Lord. You're the problem for what? The kids? Jay, that's what I'm trying to see. Dwayne said, most of y'all want to stick to a basic visitation, think you hurting men by being in control of the time he has with the child. But wait till that young man gets disrespectful. Now we supposed to do something.
Thank you. And that's what I'm talking about right there. Now you hit the nail on the head, Dwayne. See, I knew somebody was gonna come with some of that good stuff. That good stuff. Cause let me tell you something. Exactly what Dwayne said right there. Women don't want, listen, I came up asking women, do you want to get married? Do you want to get married? A lot of them said no. Do you want kids? Yeah. All of them want kids. Don't none of them want the marriage. And that's to this day. If you go up to you, 10 of your friend girls right now, they're single, and ask them, do they want another kid? They'll probably tell you, yeah. But if you ask them, do they want to get married? They'll be like, no, I don't know about that. They're
Yeah, just like in typical men and women, both are afraid of marriage. So many people don't feel like you can gain anything from saying I do to a person.
Can I tell you something?
Go
Only
ahead.
reason that men are afraid of marriage because women are the ones that's leaving. Women do not stick around, and it done jumped up to 80% of women want out of relationship first. Women get bored. Women get grow apart, grow away, grow around, grow over. They have all these different things that they come with to get him a right to leave. Oh, we both outgrown each other, I mean, they're gonna put some growth in there somewhere. Oh, we just grew apart. We just went. What about the old people that stayed together 50, 60, 70 years? Did they grow apart? No, people sometimes grow different. But when you grow apart, that's because you chose to grow apart. You didn't want to grow with the person. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women, instead of coming up all this stay with a joker 20 years and then that's just enough. It's like, what? You wait till your ass get old, and now you old, or now they get 20 years in with somebody, they mess around and gain weight or whatever they did. They get back in the gym, they get themselves together. Oh, now I'm looking for somebody who want me for me. Man, if you had kept yourself together then, or if you had kept yourself up and all that stuff, that same relationship would have bloomed how it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till you turn into something totally different that you don't even like yourself and then try to get mad because something ain't working. Sometimes it ain't working because somebody could sit there and change so much that they almost hate themselves and going through a self-hate type thing right now. And then they start trying to portray it like it's the other person's fault. Because you stop liking yourself. You see, a lot of women that stop exercise, stop stop caring, this and that, and then they want to blame. Oh, this dude got me where I don't want to do nothing, huh? No, you got you where you don't want to do nothing. You got you want to drink or eat or whatever every day, and don't want to care, about what's going on. We got to take most self accountability on what we putting out there and what we should get back. Because we sit up here and we go out there, we run the streets and all that there. Then we say we're looking for a good guy. Oh, we run from club to club, bar to bar, here to here. And then we say, oh, we want, man, you can't slow down for your damn self. Talking about you want to slow down for a whole man or a whole relationship. If a man, goddamn it, had half these women stuck in the house, how they say they won't, they'll go crazy. They'll leave them quicker than shit. So, I mean, it's like women know what place they in and what they can get away with, what they can do, and all that. And they know the best thing going for them is what they doing right now. But they go out here and they say, you know what? I can do better. And they go out here and they realize that you, every now and then, somebody who done changed their ways or, or did something totally different can get what they want. But most time, if you're going to still be you and the way you left, whoever you left, if you still that person, you ain't going to attract nothing better. Come on with it.
Jay said, man, I'm a super ninja. He said, my family and my closest friends and associate would most likely be in a better place because of me. But unfortunately, I know I have these crazy faults that I gamble recklessly with just to see if I can get away with it. When I lose, my whole circle takes a lot to take a L to a loss. All them women thought they were special and you can change him. So many people think that.
Yep. Grab the wrong man and swear down they can change him and make him something else. But this the problem. The problem is we coming out and we grabbing something. You taking it. It's just like trying to take a Yugo, trying to make it out in a sports car. You know what I'm saying? It's what people doing. People trying to change what it's like. remember how I always try to gear up people like, like dogs, different kind of dogs and stuff like that. You know,
Mm,
you got you got dogs that's lazy, that sit around. You got dogs like a German Shepherd that run back and forth across the fence. You always watching everything, this and that. You got little dogs that run around, this and that. You got lazy dogs. You got tough dogs. You got aggressive dogs. You got all kind of dogs. But all of them is dogs at the end of the day.
just
But
like
but what it is sometimes people feel like because you got attributes of a dog that you're another kind of dog. And
Mhm.
this is not true. It's plenty of different men, it's plenty of different women. You know what I'm saying? But what we get stuck at is trying to put everybody in the same box. Oh, I done seen this type of nigga before. Oh, he just did that. Oh, look at him. Oh, he got his phone on silent. Oh, he might be a lawyer. He might be used to going in front of the judge all the time. So he keep his phone mostly on silent most of the time. Or he around business type people where you don't hear your phone ringing all the time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You never know what's the reason they doing, but see somebody else look into it and see something totally different. Oh, look at him. You low key. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. People want to put everybody in certain little boxes because they can't figure them out. And that's the worst type, that's the worst way to put some dudes in when you can't figure them out and you just throw them in a box.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what happens a lot of times. Come on with it.
Everyone I've been with want to get married. I The only ones who say they don't is because they think or been told I'm not ready for that. Then I'm off to the next relationship. But if I be a real man and stick to one woman, accept my responsibilities, she's happy as a rat stuck in a cheese factory.
So what you saying in so many times is you gonna leave a motherfucker. You gonna leave a motherfucker high and dry. That what you saying, Jay? Cause I don't know, it kind of sound like
Pimping
like
ain't easy.
look, sound like as soon as they start talking about marriage, you get to say up my time here has
It's
passed.
right.
But I mean, yeah, me myself, um, I think my whole thing, I never had. I guess you got to have them dreams of getting married and stuff like that. You know how like some people always had dreams of getting married and this and that. And I think I dreamed that my first from probably from 13 to 23, and it was over with. Once I hit the real world and this and that, I said, man, if I get married in this kind of culture, I'm being in jail somewhere. Cause it seems like these days, I be watching how people be coming home and you watch these little cheater, what's names, and Joker bringing Jokers in your house and doing all kind of stuff, sneaking here, sneaking there, and I just think I know if I had my own house and and I came home and a dude was in my house and sleeping with my what's name, I know it's over with. I might well just call the police on myself because everybody gone.
That's from somebody being in your house.
Yeah, I mean,
It's that
no.
serious.
If I know that it's this kind of it's been something tainted going on in my house. Like even if it's somebody, even if it's I say this, I even do it even better than this. Say it's somebody that I know or don't know in my house, and why they in my house, why I'm not there.
So you would blame the man?
No,
You
I'm
think
saying
he?
no. I'm saying no. I would blame the man because in my house I got pictures of me. So I know people when I watch movies where they see people turn a couple pictures down, but I got pictures in my house. And if I came home and I opened the door and I seen my picture, I'm like, and I seen a dude in the house, all I'm gonna ask him, I'm gonna say, hey, you see that picture over there? Is that you? Because maybe I walked in the wrong door. So if he get any kind of uncomfortable, oh yeah, it's on. The whole house gone. If he show any sign of weakness that he know he's in the wrong, it's over. So it's better for me not to put myself in that kind of situation. Cause I've been down the street it's so long. I, I I can sit there and I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna ask two questions. What's going on? That's the first question. And nah, that wrong answer. wrong answer. Wrong answer. That's the last thing I'm gonna hear.
What if they was praying together?
Yeah. And I'm gonna pray too. I'm gonna pray I don't get all this time. That I got them thinking they gonna get me. I hope they got me.
That's what I'm saying. Is it worth
What's
you
that? What's
your
that
life?
they get you for temporary insanity? Hopefully I get that. Hopefully I get a
Listen,
good
I'm
lawyer.
saying so. Is it that serious where you would lose your freedom to take someone else's life?
Listen,
Wouldn't it be better to just make them leave and you just move on?
can I tell you something? The best thing to do is don't try it in my house.
Well,
That's the
I
best.
mean,
That's the best thing to do. Now I go by what's the name with the old school dudes, this and that, and that I can pray like I am now. Okay, not married. What I'm talking about? I'm talking about married. Staying with a person, all that old type of stuff, and seeing this happen. Oh no, that's why. No, that ain't gonna happen. But see, at the same time, a woman should have a level of respect.
respect.
No,
If
listen.
you, yeah,
No, listen. If she know how you is, she know not to even let a joke even
to
step.
do that,
No, step inside the door.
to do that,
Right. She should
you don't
stop at the
even
water
know.
meter. You supposed to stop at the water meter. Oh no, player. Don't compare that water meter. You ain't got no vest on. You don't look like you checking electrical. No. You ain't gonna make it out of y'all. That's how you both treat that. I'm just saying. Read that right there.
I was told that the man is the head is the leader. If something fails or go wrong, then the finger's pointing at the leader. So if so many black families suffering, then the men have to accept responsibility.
No, he can't because he ain't in the family. Look at the family photos now, Jay. You ain't seen no man in the family photos. Stop it. You see
Because
a
he
bunch
don't
of
like to
women.
take pictures.
You see a bunch of women. No. They used to make granddaddy. They'll huddle around granddaddy to take the picture. Hey, click. That's when you knew that men ran the household. When you know when women run the household, they just happy. They click, no man in sight. Yes, yes, girl power, all that. They ain't studying no man running nothing. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you, it's not going down. Guy, come on.
Listen, now I probably laugh. Hey, it's a mess up. But I feel she gonna hate she did this and now she have to deal with and watch a woman be happy on her mishaps.
Oh, you
She gonna
talking
be
about?
big.
Oh, you talking about if the Joker caught in his house?
Right. She probably won't live to see the mishaps.
I'm
Because
not.
like you said,
Listen,
everybody's done.
I'm just gonna tell you this. I'm not finna. I'm finna not finna play them games like because I done tried to ram this thing in my mind, and the best way I can say is don't get married because if a person actually know you and know your mentality, they should know.
Don't put you in that predicament.
Don't put me in that predicament. Get a room, go somewhere. Now, if I caught her out there at the room or something like that, I could let that go. Bam, bye. Just don't even come back. Don't even play that old.
Okay, so you can walk away just so if it wasn't in your house.
Right.
Okay.
What I'm saying, if it's in your house, no, no, you might well nah. The place I lay down at. Oh, now you putting my whole safety in jeopardy because now this man moving around in my house. This man probably know where my guns at. He probably know. I mean, it's all kind of stuff. Y'all could be plotting against me. This done went over your head. Yeah, you ain't even looking at it how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it way past that. Oh, I'm
I
thinking
see
y'all
you.
here trying to kill me or knock me out. Something going on. Something going on because
What I'm
this don't.
saying, if it comes to the point where somebody bring another man into the house where you and someone else live, now
Gone,
that's total disrespect altogether. And
gone.
and then maybe they are plotting. If you're that
That's
brave
what
to
I'm
do
saying.
that,
See, that's what I'm saying. See, men that get cheated on in their house, they have this kind of deception. Oh, if I call it, oh no, well, no, I'm not even gonna play them games. I'm not even gonna play like it's gonna be that easy for this what's name. If I walk and I open that key and there's a dude in my house that don't supposed to be there, I don't know him or nothing. Oh, he shot. He shot right there. He shot. I'm thinking if I see somebody else up in here and goddamn cause see, even if there was big cuz that lost and fell down, fell in a river or something and came out of a coma that I ain't never seen before, he still should be down there by that meter. He should be up in the house. I'm sorry. And you know what makes it so bad? It's women out here bold to do it just like that. It's women out here that they got so disturbed on their relationship. They trying to do something to make a joker. No, I'm gonna give them their wish. God, they was asking God to take them home, and God has entered the building. God, I guess. I guess that's what you want. That's what you want today. They say God don't make mistakes. Hey, look, I'm just saying though. You know that ain't right. You know that ain't right. And somebody in that listen, I'm just saying we got to go on another level of respect and kill that type of stuff. That type of stuff shouldn't go on. It shouldn't be no man getting off work and seeing somebody, seeing another dude come out of his house. Nah. Shouldn't be.
If you're at that point where you come home and see something like that, there had to be some type of red flags prior to you seeing that
Ain't no red
in
flag.
order for that to happen. No,
Ain't
I'm
no.
saying for somebody to do that type of thing, to invite another man into y'all home,
She
you
don't have
know,
no respect for you.
so
None.
you are herself.
I don't even know that. Maybe she just maybe she been talking to the Lord and she wanted. She maybe she was praying and she was like, Lord, I want to come see you tonight. Let me invite Ra over here.
Jay said, "That's you, bro. You a man, and a man is in control of his emotions. No disrespect, but I feel a woman is the weaker vessel. Sometimes aren't capable of controlling their emotions. If we all grow up with a strong male role model, we should learn to deal with our feelings.
And I feel you on that.
But
And
actually, you cannot say if you're in that predicament and it happened, you don't know how you will react.
you're right. You're
You
right.
know, everybody say, "Oh, I'll just
Because
walk
you know
away
what?
and
Because
let
you know
him
what?
or her do this or that." You don't know how you'll react.
Because you know why? You know why I don't know? Because I don't know what probably in my hand at the time. And it probably might not be no gun coming in my house. Because if he ain't got no strange car out there or nothing like that, I just come up in my house. You know how Joker be like, they come in their house and all of a sudden they hear some, like that, like what's his name was talking about, the stairway when R. Kelly was in the house or whatever. But see, they wasn't married, Mr. Big. You feel what I'm saying? See,
And so, okay,
all
just say for instance, if you're
that's
not
all a
married,
different level. That's all a different level.
so
See,
if you're not married, you won't react that way, huh?
oh no.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't throw away my nah. You talking about, but I still no. Somebody might still be, somebody. It just might not everybody, because if I come in my house and it's a strange man in my house and I didn't invite him in my house, he's still gonna get shot. We ain't gonna play them games because this might be a setup. He might be a robber. You think ain't nobody told me about this dude in my. How we gonna do that? I'm gonna ask him one thing. What's my name? He don't know. Ah, shit. You in the wrong house, player. You know that. You know. Come on now. A dude that don't know your name in your house. Come on now. And see, Jay talking that mess. If he come into his house where he get naked at, where he bathe, where his guns at, and he got guns in the house, he walking through the door, dude, pow, 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 pow. I'm shooting up the club, shooting up the house. You ain't thinking. Think about it. Okay.
You're not
The only
thinking.
way you can see something different is you came in the house and ain't nobody heard you, and you hear, and you bust up in the room and Joker having sex.
Oh, that's too much. You know, that's like some TV stuff. So no, don't even give that scenario.
No, I'm just
Make
saying
somebody
which way.
snap.
I'm saying even if it was like, I mean, if it's something like that, and then that might be different. But if I come make it in my door and some dude coming around the corner, he shot. I'm sorry. If I come around the corner and I see my partner in my house, he shot. What you doing in here? He was trying to get me. And I let him get too close to me. Come on now, we can't even play like that. Somebody playing. Somebody playing. Come on now.
He said, "Man, I'm realistic. I've been in that situation. I was the one in the man house and was ready to handle it any way necessary.
Shot.
One was shorter, one was way bigger. It was about to go down, but each time she kicked him out. Each time, so he did this more than once. So you been other men houses, Jay. Oh Lord.
Lord. Now I see where them bullet wounds come now, bitch. You got some war wound, man.
Jay,
You got
now you know you reap what you sow. You can't be doing that to other men's houses. He's talking about she kicked him out. He was a weak man if he let that happen.
she kicked him out and then he came over and then
You know how some
no,
guys,
that's good.
they'll be in a woman house and they'll be a bully and they'll bully her man. He come home and make the girl kick the man out. You know how bullies work.
Oh, you talking about hold on, say that again.
You know how bullies, like, and somebody house, you
I'm
dare
gonna plead the
somebody
fifth
else
on that
house.
one.
You at somebody else's house,
Oh,
right?
I'm
And then the
pleading the
man
fifth
come
on that one.
home, but instead of the man that
It ain't
live at
his
the house, apparently not, if she can kick him
That's
out.
what I'm saying. See, we getting this
But
stuff
he
totally.
lives there.
Hold on. We
He
getting
lives
we
there.
getting it totally wrong. Okay, Jay, let me flip it. See, he with the BS. He just don't want to get shot. Be there somebody else. Hey, listen. If you come to your house, even if you got a girlfriend and your girlfriend stay with you, say she stayed with you 2 weeks. You get off work early or something. You come home and you open the door and a nigga in your house. You don't see your girlfriend yet or whatever. She might be back off in the bed, nigga in your refrigerator, in your house. You don't even know this nigga. You gonna shoot shit out of him. I'm sick of this line. These
No,
folks,
but it have to deal
people
with.
shoot people for stepping on toes, bumping into them. And you telling me a dude in your refrigerator, you ain't gonna shoot him? Come on, man.
Listen.
Jay lying.
No, but listen, it's according on the man. Now you said you would come in and do that. There are some men that will come in and won't do nothing like that. I've seen dudes come in and just cry. So I'm just saying. That's the kind that Jay ran into, because he said that the man walked in on him and the girl made the man leave.
He know what type of man he is. He ain't know. Listen, he doing all this because he talking about a woman's house. I'm talking about your house. A house you done bought, paid for. No. And another dude in your refrigerator. No. You come in your house, nigga, with it drawers on in your refrigerator. Pow, pow, pow. No, you ain't doing that. They lying. Talk lying. What's up, Melissa? Melissa, I need to hear some good common sense or something. Somebody tell me some good common sense. What's up, Nina, up in his house? Because somebody just telling me some things, because ain't no way I'm going to come to my house, pay for, and another dude in there. It don't matter why he in there. It don't matter why he in there. People should know who they fooling with. Nah.
Like that.
Nah, you don't play them kind of games. Come on, man. You don't go in no man house and think you gonna walk around in another man house that he done bought and paid for. Man, if I got, listen, if I had a shed, just a storage room, and it mine, and I walked in my storage room and seen a dude in my storage room, I'm gonna shoot him. Pow. So why I ain't gonna shoot him in my house? Why I lay my bed where I lay it? If he out in my storage room. You know
it's over with.
It's over with. Hold on. How many people sitting up here lying? Because people know if they walk outside and a joke was in their storage room, getting their lawnmower out their storage room, they going to shoot the shit out of them. And you going to tell me a joke in your house you ain't going to shoot? Come on, man. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this because he for lying. Jay lying. No, Jay lying.
Jay said he was the other man.
All right, come on. I want to hear this.
Jay said, yeah, I'll be hurt, but I don't give a fuck. If he wearing my clothes and wearing my jewelry, maybe. If he start arguing, maybe. But messing with her and she maybe shoot her. The man gonna do what the woman let him do. Jay said he ain't gonna shoot the man.
If he wearing my clothes, maybe, and my jewelry, maybe. Come on. You see how Joker lying? Joker just sitting up here flat foot lying. A dude in your clothes ain't got your necklace on.
No, he said if he wearing his clothes or jewelry, then maybe.
He said wearing my clothes and wearing my jewelry, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, man, that man playing. Man playing. Ain't no way you come home and somebody broke in your house wearing your jewelry and your clothes, and you got to think about if you gonna shoot them. Man, yeah, listen. I'm not even.
Yeah, he said you're not being truthful, man. What you doing?
He ain't being truthful. That is not being honest. That is not being. I got to mark that question now. Yeah, he was not being honest. That was not truthful at all. He done made me feel, man, no. You can't even play them kind of games. I don't even, I ain't even trying to play them kind of game with nobody talking about, no, we ain't going to play that game now. See, then we got to start something else too. Jay was just doing something, just try to get us riled up. You know what? Ain't no way. You gonna tell me you come home and you just somebody in my thing. No. Somebody in my clothes. Somebody wearing my clothes.
Right.
Man, I don't care if Joker ain't got no clothes. He can have on drawers. He gonna get shot. He gonna take one of these bullets. Pow! What are you doing in here? Then I'm gonna arrest him. I'm gonna cop
what?
He broke in my house. Ain't no way. I got one foolish enough to agree that this man didn't break in my house. Ain't no way. Ain't no way she gonna come out. Nah, we was in there fucking. Pow!
Oh Lord.
This is a conspiracy against me. Come on now. Nah, we playing games. See, that ain't even what's name. Come on with that next little old
Never want to fix a car, always want something new.
That's how it is.
Well,
Don't nobody want to fix nothing. Don't nobody want to fix nothing. It's people that have a alternator go out on their car. They want a whole new car. They're alternator again. You start riding that thing every day for every year. The alternator won't go out. People don't realize wear and tear. People don't realize wear and tear. You got to take care of stuff. People always want something new, but they don't want to take care of what they got. That's all the way around. Take care of what you got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
This same thing with this little cup. I come up with the same thing, this same cup. Here was mine. I take care of it. But my co-host come with a different cup every time we come.
People give me cups. You see, that person gave me this cup like advertising their business.
I
give me cups.
That was a good one, dog.
No, like for real, they do.
I said, okay. Oh, they give it to you to advertise.
Yeah, advertise their business. Hydroflow.
That's a business.
This their business for their cups.
Oh, you ain't getting no, you ain't give me no cup. I want a black one.
Black.
Yeah, hydro flow. I be hydro flowing it over here. Hydro
But
ho.
you know, this is like a Yeti, but it's called the Hydroflow.
What's
And
that? What's that? That's is that straw different color?
no, it just got like some type of plastic thing on it.
Oh,
Like it's like a hard straw,
oh, okay.
metal straw, but it got a little plastic thing so it can be soft to the lips. And then look,
Hey,
it
what
got
you-
a little stopper. You can drink out of it. You can adjust the top and drink out of it for hot coffee or whatever.
you
Tea.
done did a whole advertisement. Yeah, I got to get my what's mine? You got to you done did a whole advertisement. Read that next.
Okay, can't hold on to nothing. What is this new way of living? What do you mean hold on to nothing?
I mean, can't keep nothing. Everybody wants something new. Can't hold this new way of living. Can't nobody just I think um I it's like man this people can't even hold on to free food stamps. People get free food stamps, they mess it up. I mean, it just don't even make no sense. Come on, read that.
Bro, take my shit off and get your ass out of here before I change my mind. I am only ready to kill in self-defense.
Okay, it's self-defense. He in my clothes. He wanna be me. That's what I'm gonna tell the judge. He was trying to be me. He was trying to take my identity. What's up? Sitting up in his house. There is free apartments and all. I'm telling you, people got free, all kind of free stuff.
Can't keep it.
Can't even keep it. Free food stamp, free apartment. It's some people, all they gotta do is pay the light bill. They can't even scrounge up the money for the light bill, man. You be right out here. It's a person out here that can smoke weed every day, but they can't even get light bill money. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come, come on, what's the name, Jason?
They say that if you've been raised right, you don't want that on your conscience. Kill and thou shalt be killed. I did some bullcrap when I was young. I was wrong. I'm not gonna kill nobody over a failed relationship.
Okay.
Until you get in that situation,
Okay,
Jay,
but this
you
ain't this.
probably won't answer that.
I'm not killing him over a fair relationship. I'm killing him because he in my house.
He's trespassing, right?
Right. I got no trespassing signs all around. What is you in my house? I just said I don't see nobody but him. You mean you'll go in your house, see a grown ass man in your house,
They won't
in
do
your
that.
clothes, and in your jewelry, and you'll be talking about take my stuff out before I kill.
Like I said, until
Man,
you
there's
in
women to
that
kill you
predicament,
for
you
that.
don't know how you will react.
There's women to kill you for that. That man, no, he lying.
Until you get in that situation, you don't know how you will react.
He lying. He lying. Ain't nobody gonna come home. People don't even want. Man, if I made it to my house And I seen somebody in my shoes walking outside. They're walking in my shoes, walking out my door in my shoes. I'm gonna shoot. My conscience ain't made like your conscience. I'm sorry. We gonna get some hot pie. Some hot pie. I'm telling you. But like you said, he ain't shot nobody before. I've been in the army. I'm sorry. I'm gonna clean. I'm gonna keep them guns clean. I'm gonna shoot me somebody. They don't do it. Some people you shouldn't mess with. Some people got that fire. That fire on you. No. I remember somebody asked me, because I be wearing my little hunting gear sometimes, all the time. Somebody asked me, said, "You go hunting?" She said, "For deer." I got enough wild just right up in here. I ain't gotta go to the woods. No. But then, like he said, it's nothing I'm looking for. Nothing I'm looking for. But if somebody was in my house, they was looking for it. Yeah. They knew who house it was. They were looking for it. So I can't feel sorry for somebody that God sent them in my path.
Really?
I'm saying, your fault, God. You should have said that crazy dude next door. He'd be still. I'm just saying.
You too tickled because you crazy.
I'm just saying that. I'm just saying. They say God don't make mistakes. So what made him break in my house, put on my clothes, and put on my jewelry? He begging to get shot. He like, please do it, please. Young dudes the other day just walking in the middle of the street, like, hit me. I was like, I'm glad I ain't going that way. I'm just saying. Oh, he said,
I ain't said I ain't never shoot nobody. I never shoot a deer or a bird. He never shot a deer or a bird.
Oh Lord. Well, I can't say I ain't never shot no deer, no bird, or no rabbit, or no, that part.
You never went hunting?
Yeah, my daddy done took me hunting out there in the woods, killing all them damn things ain't never did nothing to me.
That's how you feel.
Oh, let me stop, because this ain't right. Come on, all right, come on with it.
New clothes every week for what?
Yeah, why folks buying new clothes every week? Tell me that.
I'm listening for you to tell me.
Apparently,
why do guys? I've seen a guy. He goes to the gas station every day, buy him a t-shirt.
You know what? I used to be that dude,
Why? Why did you do it?
They didn't have great material like they got now. Back in the day when I came up, you buy a shirt, you can buy a 4X shirt. You wash it, it'd be 2X. But I did do something good with it. All them shirts that I bought back then, I kept them. And they went down there to the homeless and gave them away to the homeless.
Okay. Okay.
All these folks walking around with black t-shirts. My
Back
bad.
in your stash.
My bad. But I ain't gave them no mask. Now these dudes running around here masks. Now they gonna give us headway in a minute. Trump gonna mess around and sign a bill. He been signing a bill every week. He gonna sign a bill, yes. You can shoot a dude with a mask and he walk upon you. It's some chaos right here. But guess what? I seen a dude the other day. He ran up in the store. He pulled a mask over his head, ran in the store, had money up, and had like 9 $1 bills. And telling him, I said, man, he was just wilding out. I mean, folks just wilding out. He just put a mask on, ran in the store, and with 9 or 10 $1 bills was up in the store. Look at me, look at me. These folks wild. So it ain't getting better out here. I'm sorry to tell you. It's really it's scary. Come on with it.
So many insecure people spend more than they earn. So that's a reason people spend trying to keep up with the next person. So when you're not secure in what you got going on, you just still spin and try to work towards being something you're not. So don't you remember the trend? There was the Michael Kors purses. People start carrying those purses. The average price of those purses, maybe the minimum $300 at the time. So you making about $600 a week. How can you afford to go and get that purse trying to be like the Joneses? So when you have these insecurities and you want to be accepted by society and you're not living to live longer or again, then you go out and be wasteful and do things like that to try and make yourself feel like you're something you're not. Just like red bottom shoes. People want you to see the bottom of their shoes if they're red. So we in a public place and you got your feet on the table so people can see the bottom of your shoe. What's the difference from red bottom and the same thing I can probably get from Belks or JC Penney's that are just
joker like me, I probably get some spray paint or something.
And spray the bottom of your shoes.
Get some like spray glue or something.
Why even do that much?
But all it is spray glue type stuff. He said he already signed a bill that you can now discriminate on anybody for any reason. That's a good bill. You know why? Because people who don't like you don't have to deal with you. So say you gotta that protect you if you had a store and you got an ignorant dude always come down and he always, come up in your store, raise and saying this and that. You can stop him at the door and say, hey man, I don't want your business. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that is a problem or whatever, you can stop him at the door and say, hey, I don't want your business. Go ahead on somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, that's just a good bill. I mean, I can feel him because he signed that for Chick-fil-A and all that because they was trying to make it because Chick-fil-A was a Christian business. So, the LGBT what's the name tried to attack Chick-fil-A. And then it just making it for if you feel like if somebody come up in there with 8 nose rings in their ear or looking kind of crazy, you can say, no, nope, ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Feel like you shouldn't want to be somewhere that you're not wanted. You shouldn't want to spend your money somewhere that you're not wanted. Back in the day, that means somebody who probably don't want you in there, that'll let you come in there, spend your money, knowing they don't like you or wish you never walked in the store. Man, let them folks tell you they don't want you in there. Cool. Go spend your money where where you'll feel better later on when people who don't that you really don't want to spend your money with, if they come out and show their true colors and you don't have to spend your money with them. I don't want to spend my money with somebody who don't want my money or don't want my business. I would love it if somebody stopped me at the door and said, I don't want your business. Because you know what I do? I do the same thing I felt in Berries. Everybody run down the Berries and they feel all comfortable in there with all them old timey sheriff cars all over there and all the Andy Griffin type stuff and all that stuff. Everybody feel good down there. Not I, said the man. Okay. She said they hurt. Let me see. She said the red bottoms hurt. She said the red bottom shoes hurt.
Yeah, they not comfortable.
What's up, Kimberly King up in his house? Up in this thing. Okay, what is it? Come on, with Jay.
You got that right already. That call a reason. Now you don't need a reason. Now they can say cause you black is a reason enough. Be careful cause your words will come back to haunt you.
Big dog. Listen, if somebody don't want me in their building because I'm black, I don't want to be in there. See, that's the difference between me and you. I don't want to be in a place that somebody don't want me in. When they put up that, let me tell you something. You know what? When them Dixie dudes were putting up them things in their windows and them club windows with all the paraphernalia, all the old flags and rebel flags and all that stuff, they trying to give you a hint. We don't want you here. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But we try to force it. It's the same thing. Martin Luther King realized that later on, what's his name, about getting his own dollar. See, that's our problem. We're so worried about spending money in other people's business. We ain't too busy trying to build our own business.
Mm-hmm.
We got currency with Africa. Okay, what about Donald Trump? Got mad and said people are fool because they ain't signed Deion Sanders' child. Did nobody give him props for saying that? People be running around here acting like Donald Trump hate black folks. That's the media want you to what's my just like they lie on a whole lot of other stuff. They lied about the border. Now the border down to like 38 people trying to cross now. It used to be 1,800 a day. 18, I think they said one time 1,800 to 2,000 a day of that 1,800 that get away. And now it's down to like 38 people, and they said, and then only 9 that they let in the country because something that they were hurt or whatever. But all you got to do is watch, and they being transparent. They on the news every day telling you what's going on. When have you heard Biden say anything like that? And Biden wasn't telling us shit. We were just learning. We were just learning. We hear every day what's going on. What's going on there? Okay. They telling you from the door. You know what I'm saying? They sit up there and try to display all the M13s and all the Mexican gang cartel they getting out of there. So that you know what they did? They put their mug shots, just like Frank Milton did in Jackson. Put it up on the sign. Everybody miss Frank Milton. Yeah, He did the same thing to us black folks, put us on billboards and all this stuff, put us up on the what's name. People miss Frank. He doing the same thing Frank Miller did, round them up, ship them up out of here. That's what Frank was doing too, trying to get everybody up out of here. But we don't look at it like that though. We don't look at it. They showed a thing with what Obama saying, and then about the illegals, and Donald Trump doing the same thing that Obama said, that there was too many illegals here. He and Obama is the one that sent more illegals than any other president, period, including Trump. Right now, Trump still ain't got it. And Trump in his second term and still ain't got it. Because they said Obama sent about, I think, 3 million back. He is the, don't nobody say nothing about that though. He ain't heard nothing about it because we complain about the wrong thing. See, we complain about, oh, people don't want to win the business. If you open a business, just like you got a hot dog stand and you trying to serve people, and some dude come up there, hey man, give me one of the motherfucking hot dogs. You be like, hey player, I don't want to serve you. Go on head on. That's the same thing. But see now, in a store, if you say you can't serve, I don't want to serve you no more. That was nice. They did that for Walmart, all them. When you go in there, try to steal all that stuff, they can tell you from the door. We got your picture up there. We ain't serving you no more. I don't care if you did your time, crime. You ain't welcome up here no more. It gonna benefit everybody. I promise you. Come on with it.
Black people don't run nothing here in America. We have to buy from everybody to survive.
You know why? Because we don't want to run nothing. And it is some black people, it's black banks here. Yeah, we don't even know, we don't even understand Atlanta is a mecca. And they done built the whole Atlanta city around there. The black folk just about own everything around them. We ain't looking at that. We ain't looking at Jackson is owned by, a lot of black people got property and stuff all through here. We ain't looking at, it is black people do run stuff. We just don't look for it. We don't look hard enough. It is black banks. There's one right there on the corner. Right there by across from AutoZone over there. There's a whole black bank over there. We just don't look for it a lot of times. We don't look for the black business. It's a black place just like Walmart that sell stuff. They just ain't got as many like Walmart. They ain't got as many. They online though. I mean, it's a whole lot of little things that we just don't look for. It's a dude that sell tennis shoes just like Jordan. He make all kind of different tennis shoes and all that and sell it. We don't look for it.
Oh, wow.
We too busy crying about little petty stuff instead of picking up our bootstrap and making stuff happen. And we got to stop all this crying. White folk run everything. We ain't trying to run nothing. What black person dreamed about owning a store anymore? Well, when the last time you heard a black person talking about, I'm going to open up me a store? I ain't heard it. I heard people talking about trying to make money off podcasts and TikToks and all that. What black person around here trying to open up a store? What black woman selling hair around here? They buy all the damn hair. Which black women selling hair around here? Supposed to be trying to corner the market. If you the market, you supposed to go out here and try to corner the market. You supposed to go out there and be talking to them folks straight out of India. You don't supposed to be going around, you going to China and all that. You supposed to go right over there. Woman, they can fly everywhere else. Take a vacation over there where they got hair at. in India, where they cutting off hair in Brazil and all these old countries that they cutting off hair and selling to America and go over there and get it for the low and come back here and sell. Oh, who making them trips? Oh no, we want to go to the Bahamas. We want dudes to rub on us and get us mud baths and all that. Go somewhere for a business trip. Go learn some business. Go to another country to come back and open up business so you can get a trade coming to you. It's hold on. Don't we got all these women, the Beverly, what they call it is, the Belvederes or whatever, the whole show, Oprah show, all these folks rich, all these women talking about how they millionaires and all that.
Or
But
Bell Collectives.
be crying, talking about we ain't got no business. Open a business. Open a store, open a business. We got a whole person right there, black business, right there on Lynn Street, the juice place, the juicer, that what we got plenty of stuff that got a whole donut shop on the other side, open up. I mean, it's places open up. The dude that still do shoes and stuff still got his shoe thing on the backside of the place, that the donut place. You know what I'm saying?
Street?
Yeah, on that street, across from the bowling alley. What a donut place is.
It's
By
a donut shop over there?
old Subway. You know what Subway used to be at?
Okay, that's a donut shop.
Yeah, donut shop. And the man that do the shoes, that fix people's
I
shoes,
didn't know he was still there. I used to go to that place to fix the shoes.
still there.
Oh, I thought they moved.
No, we just don't go to a lot of places. I know where they at, because I go fix on their air conditioners and stuff. It's still people around here. We just don't look for them. Come on with it.
You don't understand. It starts with a small right. They successfully take one, then another. Then you find out you don't have a right to own a home or belong in a neighborhood, area, community, city, state, or America, us.
Come on, man. See, you going too far. This man got 100 days in, and you thinking Joker is stopping you from owning homes and all that. See, that's what I'm saying. We going too far. Now you think we go over neighborhoods and everything. We got it. We got to
No,
slow.
no, are you reading what he's saying, and that's your response to that?
Yeah, he said you don't
Okay.
understand. It starts with the smile, right? He's saying he successfully take one thing, then another. No, that ain't what's going on. If we watch what's going on, it's not you trying to stop China and all these countries for us just being buyers. We don't build nothing here no more. That's why our whole economy is breaking down. The tariffs is to bring money, all these stuff that they shipping us to bring money in to rebuild our roads. Everybody else got good roads. All the other countries getting roads built and all that stuff. We need a whole reconstruction over here. We look at our inner cities in every state. All of them need to be rebuilt. All of them need new piping and all this old type of stuff. Ain't nobody doing that though. We got to stop. We always talk about. I remember when black people were real strong. It don't matter who in the president or whatever. They don't run us. I'm gonna make stuff happen regardless. Now we crying about somebody in the president. He's stopping us. Man, he ain't affect us nothing. What he affect us at? This man hurting really the big people right now. He in a little war with Amazon, what's the name today? Because he done took side with China and this and that, and they up there starting warring on it. No, what he don't realize is he's trying to make it where America is actually producing. What it is we done stop doing anything no more. What do we look in our neighborhoods? Look in our hold on. Donald Trump wasn't here when the Metro Center got lost and we ain't got no Metro Center. We ain't got nothing in Jackson. Tell me what the hell we had in the last 100 days in Jackson that Donald Trump took from us. We ain't got shit. What the fuck wrong with us? Like we act like we got a whole lot of shit around here. We ain't got nothing in Jackson. And we sit up here crying, talking about like everybody that took, like the Republican time took this has been a Democratic city this whole time. And we ain't got shit. Everything done left this motherfucker. We ain't got nothing, no highway, ain't nothing nowhere. And Joker steady sitting up here talking about like Donald Trump came in 100 days and he done took all everything from us. We ain't got shit but dollar stores, liquor stores. We ain't even got shoe stores no more. And we sit up here crying about Donald Trump. We ain't had shit for a long time. We sitting up here crying about somebody that's trying to change the whole America how it works. Because we ain't got shit. Look at the inner city. Look at Baltimore. Look at New York. All this. They walking up and down there selling pussy because they ain't got nothing else to sell. People don't look at that. When I came from years ago, I said, this stuff gonna have to change. Remember, I was telling you about the MS-13s and the gangs and the Mexican gangs I seen that started coming over here. I said this some years ago. There's too many of them over here. If 10 million can come in 4 years, that means over 10 million come in 4 years. That means 4. That means in 16 years, they can outnumber us. It ain't but 40 million of us. We so worried about somebody else that we don't even care about us. We don't even care about us. We so worried about them, we don't even care about us. What about us? We always talking about everybody else. China, the immigrants, illegal immigrants. What about Black America? We top on killing each other. The malpractice is the third leading cause of death at the hospital. People not knowing what the hell they doing, giving us goddamn it the wrong medicine, the wrong every goddamn thing. Okay, who you think killing us the most? Oh, abortions. Oh, we killing our own people more than any other goddamn people. We sitting up here with all this damn dumb shit. Then we get tricked into being gay, not even populating no more. We don't even want to have children no more. Half the women out here just, I'm gonna go to 40, 50 with no kids. Fuck it. I'm just living my life. How the fuck you got life? Somebody born your ass. That means people were having children when your ass got here. So your ass to say that you don't want to have no children, all you doing is going against the grain of the world. So how you think we supposed to multiply? See, people don't even understand this type of stuff because people ain't looking down deep. They so veered on one damn person. They got you stupid down thinking one person has changed the whole damn world and our shit been fucked up. Ain't got shit in Jackson.
Let's catch up on the comments.
Name us something we got in Jackson. Anything we got in Jackson. Not right outside of Jackson, not in Clinton, not over there in what's name, not the what that is, the tampon, the new jumping thing over there. Everything outside of Jackson. Name something we got in Jackson. In the Democratic city. Name anything. We go all the way out there, spend our money everywhere else, all in Flowood, all everywhere else. We have to go spend our money because we ain't got shit here. We ain't got nothing but a Lowe's, lumberyard, and a Walmart. And the only reason they won't take that out of here because they scared you gonna come over there. That's the only reason they make sure we keep y'all a couple of your lumberyard and a Walmart, and we don't want you over there. We got to keep it real sometimes. We ain't keeping it real. We ain't keeping real. We ain't got shit over here. We steady up here crying about a goddamn man just got in office and motherfuckers ain't been doing nothing for us. None of these folks been doing nothing for us in none of our cities. Nothing. These folks ain't did nothing but promise the world, ain't doing nothing. Trying to flying in people from other countries because they want to replace us. Wake the fuck up. They want to replace black folks.
Okay, well, we've had our political commercial. Now we back to hood talk at hand. Like Kimberly said, OMG, political talk. I'm with you, Kimberly.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, now you got that off your chest. Okay. Frank
Let's,
was pushing his own people to do right for the community. Trump root for racists and say some are some good people.
okay, black people racist. Don't you think we good people?
Let's go to the next comment.
Only thing a racist mean if you like your race more than others.
He's not mentioned the T to the R to U name.
What racist is. Come on.
Bro, your logic is so off. I can't believe how you balance things. Black people don't run the bank industry.
Dude, black people ain't trying to run industry. You got Oprah, you got Jay-Z, you got all these folks is super millionaires and all that. They don't invest in the hood. They don't invest in buying banks, buying grocery stores, anything like that. They don't. We had Brahma up here. We had our grocery store up here. You know what they did? They done flattened that thing. That Brahma was there for a minute. The church had it, and they couldn't make it run. You know why?
But even when it comes to bank, you still have to be registered with the Federal Reserve, which is ran by the government.
No, but
regardless if you have a black-owned bank, I'm saying in the banking system, that was a statement he made, and I was referring to that. That's all I was saying.
Well, what about Brahma? What happened to Brahma?
I don't even know what that is.
The grocery store. It was a grocery store right there off Forest Avenue right there. Forest and Watkins. It was a whole grocery store right there. The church owned it. What happened? That was owned by black people, and they still prosperous. They still get money. They still building big old churches bigger than the grocery store. Or why they don't just open up one of them and put a half-ass grocery store in it? Because don't nobody invest in the black neighborhood. The preachers get all your money. They don't invest in the neighborhood. They ain't got no grocery stores. They can talk a good game. They need to get out here and do it. All these millionaires around here talk good game. They making all these commercials. Oh, we selling hair. We're doing this. We're doing that. You ain't got nothing that's benefiting a bunch of people. Benefiting you. Come on, man. Let's keep this stuff real. Black folks ain't investing. Black folks getting their money and all that, buying Maybachs and all this. Rolls Royces and all this. They ain't investing in the hood. They just talking shit, getting their money and keep it kicking. That's all they building big old houses out there in the woods and fuck it. Ain't nobody. And last time I ain't heard them the black guys got together and they got together two, three of them got together and did the club down there. What's that on Mill Street? What's that club again?
440.
Yeah, all them clubs. All them clubs That's the last time I remember 2, 3 black people getting together and doing something like that. Other than that, it's white people getting together and building stuff around here, this and that. Black people ain't building stuff around here. Black people are not building stuff and saying, you got Socrates, got his his company and stuff over there, his dump truck company and got all that. But people ain't not people getting their millions and moving out and what's not. Even when you listen to a black person and you tell them, oh, you get so many million, what you gonna do? Run out of there and live and have all my money and this and that. They don't talk about investing. The last time you heard a black person talk about, oh yeah, I'm gonna get my money and I'm gonna get a grocery store and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. There's a lot of millionaires around here not investing. We need to call them out. You know, it's easy to say the man holding you down. We ain't trying to get stole. I remember when I came up, it was 3, 4 black men had stole around. Only store I know now that's black owned is Mr. Brown's store. Everybody else done sold out. Man, sold their stuff and hauled ass. Made my money. I'm gone. Peace out. What other black owners? What other, you know what everybody want to do? Get high. Smoke weed, chill, party, find a vacation with their money, give it away somebody else. Ain't nobody investing. So you can say I'm off, but my logic is on, player. I'm investing in the hood. So I'm not finna sit here and act like Joker holding me down because I'm investing. I'm trying to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Come on with it.
Black people don't rule any part of the economy except being the majority of the consumers in society. We're not ready or prepared to be independent now.
That because people becoming millionaires and ain't spending nothing, ain't buying $1 million business, they ain't been trying to make nothing. Joke around here trying to sell shoes and stuff. Man, come on, man.
You know who they buy the majority of their merchandise from, don't you?
Yeah, the same place everybody buying from, China and all these other low key places. Come on with
Big
it.
Drip said, my number one big dog. I love this guy right here. Keep lift it up. I hear big dog. Y'all share. They don't believe in God and there's no more love in the world. We got to come together, all black communities.
Right.
And they trying to take the school away too. Shaking my head.
Yeah. Well,
they already begun, taking the schools away
right.
From the
They were taking the schools away around here, but what they trying to do, they trying to revamp the schools where they give it back the thing to each state to kind of look at where it won't be a federal thing where the people around the state it'll be better teachers. That's what they trying to do because I mean we need to reform school. We need to reform the school where it's trade schools, is schools, technology schools, this and that. Fuck all that old BS science and stuff, history stuff that ain't helping us none, this and that. We can Google up some history. We can learn some history, this and that. We need to Google up how to make stuff, run stuff, and all that old type of stuff. That old type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Come on with it.
The same governor who supports Trump, that's a smaller version of Trump. And you agree Jackson don't have nothing too? Republicans are the same cloth. When have you seen a Mississippi 13 member in Jackson? So why cry about an MS 13 member in Jackson?
I have seen.
So why cry about a gang that never threatened you?
You know what, Jay? See, that's one thing that you can go around and you can do that yourself, but you can't tell the next man what he's saying. I brung it up on the podcast before because I have been seeing it. And just because you ain't looking, a lot of people ain't looking for it. I can see it because I go and I done studied all these documentaries on how MS-13 move and all that, just like that same MS-13 that they tried to ship over there. He got all the tattoos across his hand. All them mean MS-13 across his hand. But because the media don't want to tell you the truth about the dude, they lying. They sitting up here lying. And they keep on lying. And we gonna keep on getting lied to until we wake the hell up. And that's the problem. We won't wake up. We won't wake up. I don't see nothing. Open your eyes. You'll see. I see them. If I can see them, and I know they tattoos, and I can see them, and other people can see them. They here. I mean, it ain't like they taking every Mexican around. It is a lot of legal Mexicans here. We act like they taking every Mexican. Why all of Mexico need to be in America? Because I was talking to my partners at the shop the other day. Why they can't, if they love Mexico so bad, and they come over here, fly their flag, all that, why you don't do that same thing in Mexico? Why you ain't doing all that building over there and making everything great over there? Why you got to do it here? Same stuff there. Why you can't do it there? See, we don't never ask them kind of questions. Why everybody got to come to America? Why you can't do it there? See, don't nobody have no question for them, no answer for them questions. Why you can't do it there? Why you can't build up Mexico? You come over here and suck us dry. Suck us dry. I ain't paying taxes, nothing. You come over here, make your money, send your money back to Mexico to your wives and all that stuff over there. Build up your stuff and all that. Same thing China been doing. They told us on that. We suck y'all dry. We sending up stuff over there. We been building our roads and all this stuff, making us, what's the name? Then he said it was time for us revolution. All these politicians over here getting rich and getting what's name, and all these folks we finding out everybody taking here, taking there. But we don't want to open our eyes. We don't want to open our eyes. We don't want to open our eyes. We can have half our city councilmen go to jail, have our people go to jail for all kind of stuff, and we still want to blame it on the boogeyman. The boogeyman. We don't want to blame it on us. We want to blame it on something. We want to find something to blame it on. Okay, how long Metro Center Mall been closed?
A long time, I know.
How long Highway 80 been a shit show? Everything left. Hotels left. Everything left. Look, go right there. Every place that used to be what's my name? Remember, I was complaining about this before. Everything turned into a church. Every damn place. Used to have Save-A-Lot on top of the hill. That's a church now. Everything that used to be a church. I mean, used to be some kind of
Save-A-Lot. Second Save.
Yeah, Second Save used to be right down the hill. You'd be Jitty Jungles on Capitol Street, on there. It was vibrant stuff everywhere. It was 5, 6, 7 grocery stores in Jackson. Everything closed down because we don't give a damn. They stopped building houses everywhere around us, getting towed down. All this, everything was there. But we gonna say we got it figured out. We ain't got shit figured out. We just won't find the next person to blame because we won't point at ourselves and our culture and how we fucking up around here. We the one fucking this shit up. We the one that ain't trying to own houses. We the one that ain't trying to buy shit. We the one that ain't trying to do no stores no more, nothing. You barely got all the old men say right now, these young people don't want to work. That's the first thing everybody say. These young people don't want to work. I wonder why. They raised under their mama name, and sometimes they don't see their mama work. Their mama go to a little corporate job, come back, she come back and see all her kids in her house. She living like the Mexican around here, and raising kids that don't want to leave home. Got 4, 5 kids in your house over the age of 20, and they don't want to leave. And then they can stay here forever if they want to. That's the kind of mentality we got. That's the kind of mentality the women, they don't want to get out and live. As long as they can stay here and help with the bills. Pay a bill, pay a bill, pay a bill. You stay here forever. They ain't letting us grow up. Ain't nobody trying to grow up. We got a bunch of mama babies that don't want to grow up. You know when I sing that song, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. All these jokers want to do is sit behind a game and do that, play a goddamn game, ain't making no goddamn money. Smoke some weed, find somewhere to get high, don't do nothing else. And who allowing it? Who allowing it? The person that's sitting there, letting them come home and don't no accountability. You ain't got no job, get the hell out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Come on with it.
For years, nothing for the community kids.
Not nothing. Not nothing. Come on, read that thing. I want to read.
So many insecure people spend.
No, read the comment.
Oh, he said he loved this guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said it. Man, this man talking facts. So 20. That's why I DJ for my city, because if I love my city, I know when my time comes, I'm staying right here and build my city up.
That part.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. We always been independent. We're Black.
And the problem is, what we don't see is we can't even trust each other no more. You know what? Most of our businesses, they used to be Black people that used to do roofing, used to do cement, all that. I mean, Black people used to come do your thing, used to get what's the name. Now you got people there, they'll call white people into the city to do their work or call the Mexicans. You know why? Because they can't even trust Black people to do nothing no more. You got to be damn near 70, 80 years old to want to go to work now. These kids don't even want to go to work. All they want to do is sit in the key, sit on one of these women or whatever. That's all. They ain't doing nothing. Want to sit up here and get one paycheck and buy a gun and go out here and terrorize people. They ain't doing nothing. That part. Come on with it.
She have to live here to know the struggle.
That part.
Every day.
Oh shit! What I did do? I got to do better. Okay. What I do? Did I knock some? Oh, there it is.
What? Okay, what have a MS-13 done to you to have you so scared?
And an MS-13 ain't got to do nothing to have me scared. I'm watching them take over prisons, player. I mean, I understand what you're saying. They starting off in LA, but they going. I got cousins and everything that's in Chicago, all that. They telling me what's going on, man. I got my ear to the streets. I mean, just because It's probably the first time you even thought about an MS-13. I've been talking about on this thing 4-5 years about the MS-13s coming all around here. And ain't that right, Miss Lady? Ain't I been talking about it? I've been talking about MS-13. I've been talking about what's going on in the city. City ain't, you know what I'm saying? I've been talking about it.
You sound the same. The white people said about news back in the day, the evil is contagious.
Big dog, you listen. You want me to you want me to say that black people are going down the right path? Is that what you want me to say? When I look around and I see all we care about, listen, I'm gonna tell you what you do, Jay. Do this for me. Sit in front of a stove. Sit in front of a stove and just count how many people go in there and what they going in there for. They going in there getting a Black and Mild or a pack of cigarettes or blunt or what's the name, or beer, this and that. Every store around your town ain't good for nothing but pause. When you go to the Toast store, ain't nothing in there good for you. They might sell you a banana at the counter or an apple every now and then, but ain't nothing in there good for you. Ain't nothing but pausing at the grocery store. You got to go to a real grocery store. They done ran all the grocery stores out of our city that we can't even go. It's people shopping in the dollar store like it's some good stuff up in there. It's people shopping in the cart because they scared sometimes to even ride out to where grocery stores at.
I know, right? Walmart on 18.
I'm telling you now. You sitting up there telling me something I know. All you got to do is go out here and look. Go out here in the middle of the night. Go in front of a store and see how many dudes jump out of cars with 30-round clips and their guns and just sitting in front of the store just talking like it's legal. Go out there and look at it. Go out there and look at it. How they got every old person shook around here. They shooting in the air every night. Every night. Brah, brah, pow, 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 pow. Every night. Tell me if we on the right path. Show me. We ain't got no YMCA no more. We ain't got nothing around here no more, player. We had 4, 5 YMCAs around here. We had 4, 5, 6, 7 grocery stores around here. The youngsters don't even know the grocery store because they ain't never seen it. It done been so bad for so long, they don't even know we had this shit. We had skating rings. We had movie theaters. They don't even know we had this shit, man. All these folks making money. Who putting movie theaters in Jackson? Who doing anything?
Yeah, because a movie theater was in the medical mall.
Yeah.
And it used to be a grocery store in the medical mall.
It was
Sunflower.
It was one in Meadowbrook. It was a $2 movie in Meadowbrook. And there was one at the Metro Center.
Oh, yeah, in the back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We had things. Metro Center used to be full. Dealers.
Restaurants, a whole food court.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. One time I didn't have anything but American Deli.
Thank you.
American Deli.
Chick-fil-A.
But they used to have everything.
Everything.
At the Metro Mall.
And guess what? The only thing thriving on the top of Metro Center now? A church. A church and Crystal.
Late night in the church.
A church.
It's 2 churches up there now. The bank and Shoney's.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Did you know that I heard that Piccadilly is closed down over there.
Yeah.
They closed. Yeah.
I looked at
my niece was telling me that. She said that Piccadilly was closed.
It's all with. Look at it. It used to be Pizza Place. Remember Mazzio's used to be there?
Mazzio's, yeah.
Yeah. Pizza Hut used to be across from Mazzio's. Yeah. back Clinton the cow. I mean the oil changing place. Remember, it used to be a
Car
pizza Hut
care
over there.
clinic. Car care clinic,
There
yeah.
used to be a pizza Hut over there before they put that old that furniture store up there.
The
They said,
Popeyes closed too, I think.
yeah, and that's what I'm
There's
saying.
no restaurants there in
These
that
people
strip
acting like
area.
we on the right path or something. We ain't on the right path.
No, we are actually facing a recession and people are spending more, not
Oh,
stocking up on canned goods. We gotta be mindful. We don't know what we're gonna face.
man, I'm sitting up here trying to tell people, man, we got to stop sitting up here pointing fingers at everybody, but we ain't pointing at ourselves. We don't want nothing no more. They listen, even on Highway 18, they don't sell a lot of healthy foods there because black people don't buy them.
Yeah.
The Highway 18, the store on Highway 18,
What store?
the Walmart.
Walmart. Okay, Walmart.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm scared
All
of this.
that, all around there used to be nothing but stores. Remember that? The all them eating places at the front of Walmart and all them little business and stuff was around there. All that stuff was booming at one time. They had all kind of stuff. Terry Road was booming. We had clothing stores and all that, all the way up, all the way up down through there. Car car places to get your mechanic and all that, all up and down Terry Road, all that stuff. Been fish places, all kind of places you can eat.
But listen, the Kia place, Kia dealership used to be on Highway 80. I bought a vehicle from there.
Right. I'm
My
telling
first Kia, my first Hyundai.
you. Remember
I
Kmart?
bought a
Remember
dealership on Highway 80.
Kmart used to be over there
You
towards
know, there is nothing there anymore.
or,
That
right.
entire thing is flat.
Look, Toys R Us, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It used to be booming over there.
A car dealership,
Gas
the Ford
station.
place.
Everywhere. It used to be gas stations everywhere. All that used to be something. And that's what I'm saying. Remember, it used to be a movie theater back behind the Save.
Have you ever?
Remember the Sack of Save up there? It was a movie theater around that on the side right there.
Oh yeah.
No. People don't know how much it used to be booming around here. It used to be so much lively and stuff. It used to be a lot of stuff to do. We did it. All this shooting, all this not caring. We don't clean up nothing. We ain't tearing down nothing. We just got abandoned buildings all over the place. And then when all the businesses say, well, we gone. Y'all ain't got it clean around here. Y'all won't keep it clean. We won't even clean up. The police station. Remember how I cried about how the police station behind the Metro Mall, how they wasn't even cutting the grass around there and all that.
Yeah.
The city.
No, when the city of Jackson Water Company was there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You have to dip off in cradles just to get there.
I rode and made a video and put it up. I remember I put up a video about how it looked around there. I mean, it don't make no sense. We sitting up there acting like this here. Sure.
6 years now. 15 years now. Oh wow. Yep. That's what he was saying. Second Save Now Church. New bid downtown. Oh yeah, it used to be the grocery store downtown. It's a church now.
YMCA gone. I'll tell you. He said, what is it?
We have more to fear from racist politicians than MS-13s now. MS-12 ain't taking jobs. MS-13 not shooting us because we call them to call.
No, you know what?
Protect us.
You know what? They raping people over here. They killing people over here just because it's not in your city like that. Like it's not a whole bunch of Mexicans, but they moving in. They was moving in all down Savannah. I would love for you to ride down by Savannah, all down Savannah Road, up in them neighborhoods and see how many Mexicans with chickens in front of their house and all that type of stuff down through there. You'll see. Yeah, a lot of people just don't understand. how bad it is, because you ain't just getting, but see, people don't realize, because people thinking MS-13s are Mexicans. No, that's Venezuela. You know, that's a whole different that's a whole different that's a whole different country than Mexico. People don't realize, not the Mexicans just coming over here like that. Mexicans been over here working good and all that. It's dangerous gangs with tattoos all over their face and all over their back and all that stuff coming in, and they moving a whole drug cartel. Because guess what? Blacks don't run the drug cartel. When it used to hit the border, blacks and whites had the drug cartel after that. Now, the drug cartel moved in here, and they moving the drugs through United States through them. And that's what they cleaning up.
Yeah.
People don't understand this though.
Eat it like it is. Yep, they won't shoot and kill and steal.
Right. Hey, like and share. Don't forget, it don't cost nothing to like and share, big dog. Going to jail, right back out, terrorizing again. And that's what they were saying. You got judges, they mad because they arrest judges that's letting illegals out. Got illegals working for them. And that's why they want them, because they want them to do their little work on the bad side. They don't care about that. They just want to vote. They just want to make them right so they can vote for them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go. Boom. Come on with it.
If it wasn't for MS-13s, it'll be Crips and Bloods, Vice Lords, and gangsters. We have to be in control of us in American history. All I'm saying is your ancestors were never whipped, hanged, or governed by MS-13s. But the same people who persuaded you to be worried about MS-13 and they withholding money from Jackson and want you to vote for them to keep doing the same thing.
You know what makes it so bad? Jay, I don't even think you know how dangerous MS-13s are. And I don't even think you even because it's two or three of them gangs that protect. See, MS-13s are one of the gangs that protect the the mafias. Like they like when they bring their drugs over here, they like protect the mafia. Okay, let me tell you this. If okay, like you said, if it wasn't MS-13s, it'll be Crips, Bloods, Vice Lord, and Gangsters. I think all the Crips, Bloods, Vice Lord, and Gangsters was black. And when they controlled it, it was still money flowing through here. But if the MS-13s control it, it's no money flowing through the black neighborhood through no kind of way. And you're not looking at it in that type of deal. You're not looking at it as in how the money. I remember when gangs used to have money, they were still did you watch Snowfall or whatever? They still was trying to invest and trying to raise themselves up to another level. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people say, I was in the gang and got out and did this and did that, just like Ice Cube and all these folks that come out of Compton and all that, that's got the big three league and doing things, Snoop Dogg and all these folks that used to be Crips and Bloods and all that old stuff. At least they are doing something and giving back towards black people still. But the people that you talking about ain't giving nothing to us. They sending their money back across that country to another country. They ain't doing nothing but sucking us dry. That's all they doing. Read it.
We want him to be the mayor of the city and watch how the city would change because everyone behind him, just like me. I think he's talking about you.
Oh,
It just looked like a jungle now, just scared to even go that way. You talking about on 18.
that part.
They took all the money away from your city.
That part.
We just trying now to just make it day by day.
Right.
That's it.
And I'm
That's how
telling
we
you, man.
feel. He said paying a water bill and we can't even drink the water.
Right. You paying a water bill, and then you can't even go nowhere and pay it now because they were so piss poor that they had to move the thing because they didn't even want you coming down there complaining no more because they just that sorry and bad. It's
Just
crazy.
go south. South Jackson is scary.
What I'm saying. If you go, man, I be all over. See, sometimes I don't think people move around the city like I move around. I move around the whole city every day. I move around the whole city, and you can't but see, I can see why, sometimes how he not moving around the city like that because he a truck driver. He be on the road sometimes. But you cannot tell me I'm sitting around this city all day. I'm looking at these Mexicans. I'm looking at these dudes that's coming up in here. They all through Canton and all this stuff. Man, you not looking because you might be when you come in, you might be sitting around Jackson, might have a lot of stuff going on right around here. But we moving around here and we see them. They had whole clubs right off Highway 80, Mexican clubs where I done been in, and they had MS-13s in the club. And they ready to defend some stuff in the club. I'm telling you, you just don't know how long they been here. Tell them, DJ. DJ dropped the salt on, man. He don't know how long these Mexican cartels been here. And we be at the club. We be at the club every night. Big dog. Hey, look, I still got my pulse. Every time, tell them, DJ, every time we might be doing something, I still drop in to holler, this and that, let you know I'm still around here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you now. Because Joker don't realize, man, they had Mexican clubs all up and down Highway 80. All up and down Highway 80. They got Mexican clubs, Mexican diners, Mexican what black business we opening up all over the place. All these millionaires around here. What? I'm begging folks to open up stuff. I'm begging folks to live their dreams and open up a store or a restaurant or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We done let the Mexicans come in here. They go down the whole road, buy all the old houses, redo them all. We used to be able to do all that. Yeah. When men used to be able to hang around men to learn men shit, we don't even allow the children to hang around grown men to get grown men stuff. Because we so busy. Because I'm gonna tell you what hurt grown men and the children in the because it was all about a paycheck. They didn't want their child to go somewhere to learn a skill so he could learn this every day. It was all about a paycheck. It was all about, oh, take my son with you. He need to make a little money. That way, cut it off right there. Because I'm trying to teach him a skill. He got to learn the skill first before he can make some money. You feel me?
Yeah.
These jokers, they ain't got time to sit back and even learn the skill first. But they'll go and you'll take them to the college, get a college money to learn the same skill that he could have learned out there working with this man at this job site.
Yep.
You'll go down there and get him the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on with it.
We have been having trouble before MS-13 reached Notary. I'm well aware of MS-13. I'm also aware of how crafty politics is, how politics are. The way you speak on these Mexican gangs is the same way our ancestors felt when the white gangs came to our communities. All I'm saying is, what's the difference? I'm begging too, but I'm begging people to open their eyes from wolves in sheep clothing.
If it, or watch this, he just contradicted himself because he said, "What's the difference in the MS-13 gang that came to our communities just like the white gang?" Okay, so you saying the white gangs came to our community and took over? Okay, so the MS-13 just came to our community and took the fuck over. And we don't even fucking care. They got all our fucking jobs. They making all the money. They up here burying lands. We up there acting like they picking cotton, son. They burying lands. They on top of skyscraper roofs and doing the roof work and all this around here. We ain't doing shit. What the niggas doing? Under
Yeah.
their mama, sucking their goddamn thumb. Because they ain't got no damn skills. Because they don't want to work outside. They're allergic to sun, rain, water, grass. They're allergic to walking. Shit. These motherfuckers, man, I ain't never seen such a bunch of sorry damn black folks allergic to every goddamn thing. Allergic to life. What kind of motherfucker allergic to sun? Come on, man. I mean, we allergic to everything. Shit. Everybody's scared of work. Come on with it.
You then, when I was a child, all the way up to now, as a grown man, and I appreciate that. But now, but not the black.
Right. They ain't black.
Tell. And we can do the same work.
That part.
We don't care now. We voting for their politics and interest.
Man, you steady talking about this vote. Man, I'm talking about black people having skills, and you talking about politics. Man, black people need to have skills more than they need to have politics. We not teaching black folks skills. You not understand what I'm saying. We not teaching black folks how to work. Women are raising black people, black men, and men trying to do what the women do. You can't do what they do. You can't go over there try to be a secretary or try to do this or try to do that, try to do hair and all that. You can't do that. You got to move like a man move, and that's the problem. These dudes moving how women move, and then they mad because they can't see nothing out here for them. Dude, you ain't moving like a man move. You ain't moving with skill. You ain't moving knowing how to do. These men don't even know how to change flats out here. They don't even know how to check their own oil. These dudes don't know nothing no more. They ain't trying to learn nothing but how to roll up a blunt and shoot a pistol. That's the only thing we teach them these days. DJ, you the hardest worker there is. Every time, all I got to do is just move around at night. You at one of the you DJ at eight clubs. I don't see how you got time to work in the daytime and you always working at night. I'm just saying. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, we need skills, man. Everybody steady talking about. I've been trying to tell y'all from the door, stop letting politics. Back in the day, people didn't talk about politics because we always say, don't talk about politics, don't talk about church, your religion, all that stuff. Man, you trying to live off politics right now. He trying to live all politics right now. You know what I'm saying? Big Dusty on a mission. I got you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, we got to have skills, man. I'm talking about we got to go out there and send our kids out there. We got, man, these big old grown dudes running around behind these women, and all they doing is going to stores and this and that, and playing and not getting out here and getting skills, not learning how to work, not wanting to be in the workforce. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's only so many jobs to go around. You got to go out here and get a skill. And that's our problem. You know what I'm saying? We have a couple of people that want to be go-getters and get out here and want something, want to have a store, want to have a something, you know, what's my name? I'm shots out, you know, when I see, you know, just like cross the train tracks, I watched the old boy cross the train tracks on Northside Drive when he out there beside that store, you know, selling his little gear out there, you know, to the side or whatever in that little bitty booth where the lady used to do alternations at. But I say shouts out to my boy all the way down there across from the Pro Tent, across there, the store over there, washing
Oh, the
cars,
detail guy, yeah.
that washing cars and all that. I mean, people
He does
don't,
a great job.
yeah. And then you got the other dude that doing detail, old Mr. Wells spot right down there at the bottom on the north side. It's people out here trying to get it. It just ain't enough of us out here trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He said God is calling him. All right.
Yeah. By the gas station. Yeah. And we got to cheer on the people that's out here that's trying to get it, because ain't nobody said gonna be easy. But we got to start turning around, and we got to start. I remember when COVID came and everybody had a master plan. Oh, I ain't working no more. I finally got time out to build my business and all that. Where all them businesses go? Soon as COVID got over with, people went right back to the white man and started working or whatever they started doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit up here and run this game like you fooling everybody. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, people sit up here and act like they're going to sell eyelashes or whatnot. No, you got to do eyelashes. You got to sell them, do them, and all that. Do eyelashes, toes, feet, all that. You got to have a business. You got to open up a real business. You can't think you're going to survive off, oh, I'm selling nails now. Now they got them same nails. Everything involved. They got the same press-on nails in Walmart that you can go in there and shave them. They already shaved up. They got a bunch of them that you can fit. You just pick which nail to fit on and all that stuff. I mean, remember I said that remember back in the day when I said I was at the dollar store before it closed down, right there by Save a Lot before it closed down, off Hanging Mouse. And the little
Okay.
girl was up in there. And remember I told you that the little girl had bought the little the press-on nails or whatever. Bought some black little press-on nails. People don't realize that was way back then before stuff got closed down. I keep saying Allure.com and some of these places tell you all the stuff they're gonna be closing down and happening. I've been saying this stuff. I said, man, I warn people. All of you go back through posts. I warn people, 10 years, this ain't gonna be around. They already trying to replace truck drivers. They already trying to replace a lot of little thing with these trucks that drive by themselves and other stuff. You got to find other stuff to do. You cannot sit and do one thing and think that one thing on what's not. You got to do some different stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out and do different stuff. That said, politics is the force that push us to where we are. Politics are
are our views.
Politics.
Politics are our life.
Nah.
If you have an opinion, it's part of politics. If you believe we need skills that's involving politics, politics is over when we take our last breath. You don't have to consider politics, but
Nah.
politics, which is the world, is worried about you.
Let me tell you something. Politics come from a politician. Entrepreneurship is not what I call politics. Politics is when somebody's selling you something. We all know politicians been lying all our life. That's all we grew up on. Politicians ain't nothing but a bunch of liars and all this old type of stuff. But now we want to listen to the old head liars. They've been lying all this time, and somebody uncover and trying to uncover all their lies. And all you saying is, yeah, I want to hear the lie. I want to hear the lie. I don't want to hear no truth. I want to hear the same thing I've been hearing the last 30, 40 years. It go get better. They've been lying to you. They ain't never wanted to get better. They ain't never tried to make it better. They've been lying to you, selling you a dream while everything been leaving. The whole Jackson done left since all these parents. Oh, Harvey Johnson did something. Man, Harvey Johnson, the business was leaving when Harvey Johnson was there, and they kept on leaving all the way down. All these new all these new politicians, all these new males, and everybody came through here. All these city council, oh, what we gonna fund, what we ain't gonna fund, what we gonna fund, what we ain't. Man, that shit don't mean shit when it come down to when ain't nobody doing nothing for Jackson if you don't get off your bootstrap and try to do it yourself. We've been lied to all our life by politicians. It's politics. They lie. They lie. We've been doing this all our life, but we still want to listen to the lie. We still want to listen like politics means something. Does politics come from politicians trying to sell you a damn dream? Real dudes go out here and make their dream happen and don't listen to the politics. Real dudes out here making dreams happen. I know these dudes. I know real dudes out here that's making dreams happen. So when somebody sit up here and tell me, oh, yeah, politics run, no, politics don't run nothing but your mind if you let them get in there. If you don't let them pimp your mind. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Everything that done, we want to go there with the politics. Everything Donald Trump said they were going to do now, he been saying since he went on Oprah 30 years ago. So these people around you are fake. Fake. Politicians go with whatever you was named. One day they like this. Oh yeah. You come up with something. Well, yeah. But they change their mind like the weather. They changed their mind like the weather. Like I said, back in the day when Obama was in office, they didn't like the illegals too. They said they not paying taxes. They ain't doing nothing but sucking us dry and taking their money across what's name. But now y'all love them. Got a couple Mexicans work on your house and shit. You love them. You don't even want niggas to work it. You don't even want your own people to work on your house no more because you got it. Oh, you got a couple Mexicans. Fuck the niggas. Teach the brothers how to do some things. That's our problem. We ain't teaching brothers how to do things. Nobody teaching brothers skills no more. So brothers ain't going out there working no more for the old man or nothing like that. Once the granddaddies and some of these old dudes, what's name? These other dudes, they've been looking for workers. They've been looking for people to teach and all that. They say, young people don't want to work. That's what you hear all the time. Young people don't want to work. I wonder, have you heard this, Jay, that young people don't want to work? They don't want to work. And I wonder why. It ain't because they was raised by their daddy, because their daddy put them out there, make them mow the yard, make them do this, make them do that. You know what the mama do? Ooh, a rock might hit him. Ooh, he gonna get hurt. It's snakes out there in the yard. It frogs out there in the yard. Oh, he might get bit by an ant. Man, come on, man. We know how this stuff go on both sides. Women ain't made to make a man go out there and get out there in the yard because they so scared of everything. When another man tell a man, I ain't go out here and do this, it's sincere. He knows what it takes for that man to change into another man. But when we ain't even trying to raise the young men to even try to do anything different or get their mind right, you know what I'm saying? No, that just, come on with it.
They gone after them streets got hot, killing after killing.
Yeah. Come on with it.
Politics from ancient Greek affairs of the city is set of the activities that are associated with making decisions in groups or other forms of power relations among individuals, such as distribution of statutes and resources.
Yeah. Yep. So the politicians land on you to get your resources. That's why you got these politicians that, just like that lady politician, that the black lady that planned on running for, might be running for president or running for some. She worth $80 million, and she been in politics. She been elected for 8 years, and her base salary is right at $200,000.
The Crockett lady.
The Sutton or whatever, one of them. Not the Mexican lady. She the one in the lead now. The Mexican looking lady now. She the one in the lead. ACL. They call her ACO or some AOC. AOC, I think they call her. But yeah, I mean, the other lady, it's politicians. You look at the Democrat and look at how these jokers talk about how they hate millionaires and all love millionaires. Yeah, these are the people that you listening to. Straight up millionaires talking about how they hate the millionaires. Come on, man, make it make sense. The people that make $200,000 by lying to you a year, and then they go out here and they talk about, oh, they invest and they in doing these old smart investors and all that, and all of a sudden they got all this old money. And then they just found out they've been funneling money through all these little funds and stuff. Man, come on, man. This is a joke. Politics, because they pimping us. That's what politics is. Pimping.
He said, just like you said it. Make it make sense.
Right. These folks, how you been in office 4 years and I already got $40 million? Come on, man. These folks, man. I'm just saying. And it's the same thing that like they said about our mayor. Said he was gonna take a bribe too, so he could get something pushed through or something quicker or whatever. I mean, it's the same thing. We don't realize that these politicians, they looking out for themselves. They making moves and stuff, look out for themselves. And when they see that somebody cleaning up all this old underline, just like he said, politics, and get rid of all these big groups that's hide money and take your money, put it over here and all that. Just like the dude came to Mill Street and took out without $8 million and didn't do nothing to Mill Street. You remember that dude? $8 million. What are politics do? Somebody got paid. Somebody got funneled some money. And that man still probably $5 million to the good, and somebody else got the other $3 million somewhere, and somebody else rich around here. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, we gonna steady get bung, whack, swindle. Look at Fair Street. How long they been trying to bring up Fair Street? Since Frank Milton, when Frank Milton died. Remember, Frank Milton actually gave some black people pieces of sold pieces of Fair Street to black people.
Mm-hmm.
What Fair Street did that? Nothing. But they building up all around. Who building up all around? Not us. Not us. Who moving in it? Us. So we can talk all that stuff we want to. I'll tell you. But this stuff real around. Come on with it.
I'm gonna beat this in your head until you open your eyes. You're not Republican and you're not Democrat. You're something other than that. You're getting used and you willingly let them brainwash you. Speak for yourself, not for Trump. Trump is president and things are getting worse, like you admitted it earlier.
Big dog. Ain't nobody said that thing been fucked up. I ain't said things are getting worse. I said things been fucked up for a long damn time. Just like I'm saying now. Since Frank Miller, we've been trying to get Fair Street up and running. And who? Donald Trump don't run nothing in our city. Why our city still fucked up? He don't run nothing in our city. Remember, they pushed the governor out of our city. They ain't want him running nothing in the city either. What we got in our city? What we got? We got nothing. Guess where we go take our money with? Dogwood, the Dula place, what the Trepo place they said over there. Pearl got a little jumping space over there. All that. You're running whenever you want to go somewhere. You're going out there to them folks and spending it with them. Won't you just find a nice little place right here that's black owned and spend it with them? That's too much like right.
No, it's not one around that's black owned.
No, ain't nobody looking. There's some black owned places.
No, I'm talking about a trampoline place. You said. Tell me.
No, that trampoline place called the blow up balloon. That's what they call.
The blow up balloon.
You know when they come blow that thing up in the front of the yard. That's what they call. That's what they call. That was the trampoline for us, the blow up balloon. I'm just saying. Come on with it.
Just said that the right young man out here like myself can't get no help unless I quit my job. These bills still going up. That's why I believe in God and won't give up. My time coming. I'm very patient. Good. Wait patiently. I've been effed up.
No, it's been fucked up.
It's been effed up. Because rich people can't see nothing but rich people. They call us Section 8 people.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Too much like right. He said, okay, run for office then. You'll run. I'll vote.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna get behind just like the dude Joe Horn. He winning this thing. I'm gonna get behind anybody who love Jackson and they want to change Jackson, want to bring some honor, some dignity back to Jackson, so we won't be the laughing stock around here. We sit up here and we watch our city councilmen mark each other, talk mess to each other, act like little kids right in front of the camera. Who calls them out? Who goes and say, that know them well? I ain't gonna say, because I don't want to be a person to say, I don't know him, but who goes to, anybody like a Stokes or anybody and just say, hey, you really disappointed me how you was acting on there. You a grown man. You almost, you in your 70s or 60s, 70s, and you acting like this. You feel what I'm saying? Who called you out like that? You know what I'm saying? Who calling the rest of the city councilman? Okay, now we got to get city councilmen because all of them going to jail. That's why we got new city council. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they ain't going to jail, we would vote the same people in that wasn't doing nothing for us. You know what I'm saying?
Me too, and everyone else will. But he's talking about voting for you.
Lord, how much I ain't know I've been on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
God, dog it.
All me, do it yourself. It seems like you got a good idea of what we need. Why not? What's stopping you?
Well, like you said, right now, I'm on the grind. I'm out here trying to make stuff happen in another kind of way. You know what I'm saying? All people can't be politicians, but like I said, if I was to ever go there, I know I could put stuff in place to make it better. First, we got to get back to making where the city run more stuff. We need to make it back where the city do more stuff around here. You know, when they started making it where everybody buy their drain, got to, take care of it if it's past the meter. Now they won't even go to the meter now. If it's in your yard, it belong to you and all that type of stuff. Man, the city done got lazy and they supposed to handle their side of that meter. They supposed to handle everything on the other side of that meter. We got water running from people for long places and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of stuff that's going on that shouldn't be going on. You know what I'm saying? And we just got to do better on that part though. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we've been on here a good little time, and yeah, I got to get my butt up in the morning too. I didn't know I was on this thing. I guess I got a little passionate.
Like word to trigger you.
Didn't even look up at the time. I got a little passionate and just on this thing. Shoot, I'm getting like them folks on the YouTube thing. Be up here 3-4 hours. You remember last time we did? One time we did a 5-hour show, boy. But yeah. He said my rent $8.45. My kids can't even play in the backyard because of water. It's sad. That's what I'm saying. Water, man, they letting water run from these abandoned houses and all that, and they complaining about how they don't have enough water for stuff and all kind of stuff. It's just sad. It's just sad how they do stuff.
Yeah.
And like I said, I know it's a lot of things that can be handled, and Jackson need a lot of help. But I'm gonna tell you, the reason I'm like that because I feel like Jackson also not just need a lot of help. We got, like I heard Stokes one time when he was on another show said, we got plenty of money. We just need to hire the city workers and get the city back doing stuff. We need better leadership because all the city workers that used to be city workers, a lot of them left because they weren't paying them nothing. And we need to get people and pay them more and just get them to do a better job and pay them more, make them feel glad to go do their job around this town. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem.
Jay said, I believe in God. That's my faith, and my faith is considered works. You believe in physical attention, and attention speak louder than words, they say.
Yeah.
You said, yeah, you agree?
Yeah, I believe it. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God, and I believe
Do you believe
we
in
got to
physical
stop. We got
attention?
to, we got to stop giving the politics too much power.
No. No, do you believe in physical attention? Do you like attention?
Do I believe in physical attention? What you mean?
I mean, that's what he just said, and you agreed. So you gotta know.
Oh, I mean, physical attention, like getting out there doing the work. I mean, I don't know what, I can't, when somebody else put it in their words, I don't know how they mean it. So I don't want to just.
Jay, elaborate on what you mean with physical attention.
All right, read that.
I appreciate you always, big dog. Much love. Don't stop believing in Black young men. I stay ready to work. I'm father to my kids. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Yeah. But see, that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to build up enough where where you can keep somebody employed and you can try to build something up where, but like I said, we just got to get some skills. You know what I'm saying? Got to.
Yeah.
Either
So just your actions, but like DJ Drip said, explain. What do you mean physical attention? Are you saying actions of
yeah,
getting
leave it
out there doing your thing in the city, or what you mean?
Yeah, action. Yeah, they got to take action. I mean, you just talking about it ain't gonna work. You got to be about it. So I think that comes with a lot. Yeah, talk about it, got to be about it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, it was nice and it was long, but all great things must come to an end. And like they say, I see y'all here next Tuesday for another show. And I guess sometimes we can go long since it's just one night a week. We be pushing. But what's that? You tired right now?
Sleepy.
Well, all right, y'all take it easy, man. And like I like all the comments. I like the good, the bad, the ugly. I like it all because I need to be challenged. I need to be challenged where I can put myself in a better headspace on what to do too. I like when people try to throw it out there, but I just don't want to waste my energy blaming it on others while we ain't doing what we should be doing.
All right.
I think Jackson have to pull up our bootstraps and do our own thing because I've been preparing everybody around me for this time and all that. I said everything ain't gonna last forever.
Yeah.
Save your money, get yourself ready because it's gonna be a new day. And I'll see y'all next Tuesday at 9:00. Shouts out to my co-host, Miss Bella. Shouts out to everybody that stayed up late. DJ, keep on doing your thing. I'm gonna come through there every club, your 30 clubs you be through this weekend. I'm gonna come mess with you. Jay, we're gonna have to hook up, go to the gym, lift again, and rap about this stuff in real time and all that good stuff. And we're gonna get it going. You know what I'm saying? That part.
Yep.
That
Good
part.
night, everybody. I'll see you guys on next week.
All right. See y'all later.
Yeah.
Messing up my
All big splash, baby, you can see it. Yeah. Strong. Right away. On the surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go on till I'm 6 feet.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? Huh? Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Listen.
Okay, what?
Got him! Got him! Bye, Felicia.
Y'all fancy.
Been a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said you ride no Gentile.
I can't resist it. See y'all later, alligator, at the wild crocodile, and we up out of here. Peace.